Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Maui Dynasty, where we have just won the Mountain West Conference in a pretty close game against Colorado State, 41-38. Now, we were not good enough to make the playoff. We were ranked number 13, and I think we were the first or second team off the list. So we're just gonna have a quick bowl game today against Liberty, who definitely is the weaker team. But they do have some good players on the team nonetheless. Top of the roster is like an edge rusher, a couple of linebackers, there's a corner and the safety, an O-lineman, a receiver, a quarterback. And speaking of quarterback, let's talk about him. Ryan Berger, 6'4", 205 out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, former two-star player with very decent accuracies. Everything's at least in the 80s. Short's 92, so that's pretty good. Throw power is 96. That's excellent. Great arm on this kid, but absolutely no mobility at all. 75 speed only. There is linemen that are faster than that. So yeah, let's just keep him in the pocket and then we'll get him down. Victor Venn is the top running back on this team. Where's number 2? He is a decent elusive back with... Actually, no, he's just a receiving back. He's just nothing else. Those juke and spin moves and the break tackle are just way too low, like in the 60s. That's not going to break any tackles. Eric Smith is the top receiver on this team. 5'10", 170, very small, or not small, but like a slender dude. He's a decent route runner, has decent hands, some good elusiveness, and pretty good athleticism. And then the number 2 receiver is Victor Jones, 6'1", 200 pounds, out of Orlando, Florida. Former 3-star recruit. He's a deep threat, and he's very good in the short and intermediate parts of the field. He has very good catching ratings. He's a decent athlete, but nothing spectacular, just a regular number 2 receiver. And then Bo Burklow is the tight end. He wears number 17, 6'2", 250, massive dude out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Burklow is a decent blocking tight end. His hands are nothing spectacular. He's also not fast at all, 71 speed. He's even slower than his quarterback, so I'm not worried about him in the receiving game, but he's a decent blocker. This Liberty O-line actually doesn't look half bad. They have a pretty solid O-line overall. There's a few mid-80s overall players, but they're going to miss their center, so there's a weak spot there. But overall, I'd say this is a pretty solid line. Not as good as ours, obviously, but they look pretty solid. And then their top edge rusher, best player on the team, is TJ Bush, 6'2", 255, and 85 block shedding with 91 tackling. That's something you've got to be afraid of. 91 strength is really good out on the edge. 88 power moves, 76 finesse moves. A very good athlete. He knows how to rush the passer. He knows how to stop the run. TJ Bush is definitely somebody to watch out for. Ethan Crisp is their top linebacker, 6'3", 220 out of Mount Juliet, Tennessee. He's a pretty solid linebacker, but actually the run stopping is really standing out. 86 zone coverage is not half bad, and he's a pretty good athlete. So Crisp, definitely somebody, he's pretty crisp. Ronald Moore, 5'11", 190 out of Griffin, Georgia, and Moore is a man cover corner with 84 man, 82 press, 78 catching. Actually a pretty good tackler, but the 69 zone coverage is definitely something to worry about on this top corner, and he is only 88 speed, so that's something to be watching out for. Christian Bodnar is the top safety on this team, 5'11", 175, very good zone cover corner. His run support's not quite there. The 65 tackling, that would actually be bad at corner, to be honest. And only 88 speed on this dude as well. We have obviously not played Liberty so far because, well, they're on the other side of the country. But we're going to play them here in this bowl game, and probably never going to see them again unless they are going to get to yet another bowl game with us or something. Not planning to put any Virginia teams on the schedule here as a team from Hawaii, but for the matchup this time around, I'd say we are definitely the heavy favorite. We should be easily winning this game. I don't know if this is actually going to happen, but the offense is, has been on a tear this season, and this Liberty defense, while they do have a few really good players here, the linebacker and the edge rusher, for example, they are lacking the consistency on this team. The rest of the D-line doesn't look great, and right off the bat, Liberty is going to throw an interception. It's Nick Candelaria, and we've been watching him do this for three seasons now. Candelaria takes it away, short field, 3rd and 9. Edward Hirsch, the quarterback, and it's his last game. He's a senior. We're going to give it to the running back. He doesn't get very far. 4th and 9, and let's just kick it. This is Goodrow, his last game as a Surfer. He's also a senior. So Goodrow nails this field goal, and it's 3-0. Just a gifted field goal here without the offense having to do anything. And now we're going to get back to the Liberty offense as they have a nice pass to the outside there. Bender on the catch. 2nd and 8. And they are going to throw it again and over the middle. That is also caught, but there's a fumble. And the ball is taken away. It's Daniel Madrid on the forced fumble. Nice play for Maui. And yet again, a short field for the Surfers, as Hirsch is going to throw it over the middle on 2nd and 10, and he does get the first down out of his running back, Will Whitehurst. He's a junior, but he's definitely going to declare. I'm pretty sure of it. So I'm assuming that this is also his last game. 1st and 10 for Hirsch. He gets it away, and this is George Smith on the reception down to the 8-yard line. And just like that, we're in scoring position. Now, 2 backs in the backfield. Morris is the other one, and he is going to get the handoff, and he's going to fight into the end zone. Touchdown, Maui. He's also a junior, and he is at risk of transferring. So I don't know if this dude is going to stay either. We're going to have a lot of change in the offseason. There is going to be a lot of players missing. This is going to be a completely new offense next year. But 1st and 10 now for Liberty, and they're going to run it up the middle, get an 8-yard gain out of Victor Venn. And now it's 2nd and 2, and they go trips to the right. They're going to motion out the running back, so it's quads to the right, honestly. 2nd and 2, and wide open behind the linebackers is... I don't know who that was, but a wide open receiver, and he almost had scored if there weren't one safety left there. 1st and 10, and this is yet another 8-yard gain, and they get the screen out there to Victor Venn, the running back. 2nd and 2, and this is going to be a play-action shot, and Maui brings the pressure here on the zero blitz in the backfield. I think that's Nate Cherry. 3rd and 8, and... Liberty is facing a tough situation here, and that's yet another sack. That is Jason Miller, the slot corner in the backfield. They bring even more pressure and knock Liberty out of field goal range. Even out of our half. They have been knocked so far back, they're actually back in their half, and they have to punt it away. So no points for Liberty, 3rd and 10, and Hirsch has a corner route, but he overthrows his target by a mile, and that's a punt. 3 and out for Maui. It's still 10-0, and Liberty gets back on offense now, and they set up the slip screen for Victor Venn, who's got the first down. Perfect play, 11 yards. 1st and 10 now. Trips to the left, isolated receiver right, and wide open is the running lane here. And that's yet another 8-yard gain for this time James Jointer. 2nd and 2, and I think Jointer is still in the backfield, and they are going to go with the QB keeper, and then they're going to, oh man, that was speed option, a triple option. Jeez, dude, that was a crazy play, and they do get the first down out of that one. 1st and 10, now from the 35, and Liberty has a lot of time as Berger has his man wide open. Yet another first down for the Liberty offense. 1st and 10, hand it off. This is Jointer again. He runs it to the outside on the counter, and that's a massive win here for the Liberty offense, getting them down inside the green zone. Now 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that was a little bit too easy. Liberty puts on 7 points to the surfboard, and it is 10-7. Now Maui's got the chance to retake a 2-score lead if they go get a touchdown on this next possession. 3rd and 9, Edward Hirsch already faced with a tough situation Everything's open, and that's a first down. That was JJ Easy, the freshman receiver. I think he's the one kid from this offense that will still be here, as Jamil Morris has a nice 12-yard gain. A very good juke move there. Now first down and 10, as Hirsch is going to hand it off to Whitehurst, and he's got a massive crease there in the middle. That's a 7-yard gain move. Doesn't quite move the chains, but 2nd and 3 coming up. That's an easy situation usually, and Whitehurst is gonna shake the linebacker. What a play. 14 yards, and Maui is down close to the red zone, or close to field goal range, I mean. 3rd and 10, and Hirsch, he's got a man. The safety is over there. He's all over the route, and it's incomplete. And now this is a 54-yard try, and Goodrow, he has got a good leg, but this one seems to be short. No good, and it's still a 10-7 game. Good field position now for Liberty. 2nd and 5. Ven's the back in the backfield, and they're going to do a play-action shot, man, and that did not work out at all, as Jason Miller, the senior slot corner, he's also going to be leaving after the season. He's graduating, and he gets his 2nd sack of the game. 3rd and 12. And Berger is going to set up the slip screen, and Ven is running down the field. 4th and 2 is going to be coming up. Do they go for it? That's actually your own territory. You shouldn't go for that one. 1st and 10, as Hirsch is going to have a throw over the middle, and it's intercepted. JJ Easy all covered up, and he can't track him down. That's a touchdown. 20-yard pick six for Joshua Wiggins, as Liberty takes the lead on a horrible pick six. Everything was covered up for this Maui offense. George Smith down the sideline on the go ball. He was covered up. The dig was covered up over the middle, and should have just taken the sack, man. So now you're down by 4. Tough game. Five minutes left in this half. And Hirsch is going to have a slant completed here to George Smith, a junior receiver that is definitely going to declare. There is no doubt in my mind that he will be declaring. 1st and 10, Hirsch wide open is nobody, but it's still a completion, and that was Terry Carter. 2nd and 10 for Edward Hirsch. He's going to motion out Whitehurst and throw the bubble to him. The block is set up by Carter. Gets about 8 yards on the play. That's solid enough. 3rd down and 2 is converted. Now it's 2nd and 8, and Hirsch, he's got a 4 verts concept. He scrambles a little bit, throws it to his dump off, and that's a 1st down to Whitehurst, who turned it upfield there. Now 2nd and goal from the 1, handed off to Jamil Morris, and they used up the entire clock. There's only 30 seconds left on the half. Touchdown Maui, 17-14, and the Surfers retake the lead here in the bowl game, the New Mexico Bowl in Albuquerque. 1st down and 10 for Liberty. They still have 30 seconds. They can still do something about it. And this one's picked off. Daniel Madrid off the rebound, or off the deflection, I want to say, and he's got the interception. He's a junior. He's gonna come back next year. It's not good enough to go to the NFL yet, but it's knocked away by Sergio Gonzalez, the senior, who is has a great coverage there. He knocks it up into the air, and Madrid's right there to take it away and get the ball back. There is 16 seconds on the clock. You can still do something with this, as Hirsch has a 4 words concept. He dumps it off underneath to his running back. He gets a few yards out of the deal. Timeout, Surfers. This is a 43-yarder, and we are gonna take the points here. This field goal is good. Maui's up by 6, 20-14 at halftime, as the clock runs out here in the New Mexico Bowl. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We should be leading this game by a lot more than just 6 points, but that pick 6 did us a number. Now we're gonna get the ball back to start the 3rd quarter, so our chance to score some points, but for some reason Roger Ramirez couldn't keep his feet in bounds. So that's a 3 and out and a punt, and Liberty goes to Victor Venn. 9-yard run. Nice little rushing lane they open up for them there. 3rd and 8, and Berger is going to throw it away. Nobody open. 4th down. They got to punt it away. It's still a 6-point game, and Maui's got the ball again on offense. 2nd and 5, and open over the middle. That's Terry Carter on the sit-down route between the zones. 3rd and 5. They're going to motion out Will Whitehurst and throw it on the slant. That's caught, and that's Greg McHugh, the tight end. I think he's a junior, so I think he's going to come back. Actually, he might declare early as well. He's like a 90 overall or something. And now into the end zone. Touchdown, Maui. This one's good for Terry Carter. He shows off the wheels. He's the 96 speed kid. And I think he's the one that's going to come back from this receiving core along with JJ Easy. 2-point try now for Edward Hirsch. Pressure coming in, and this one should have been intercepted. But luckily, it falls incomplete. No return on the 2-point try. 26-14 as Berger gets back on the field with his offense there, and he throws it away at the last second. So that's going to be a 3-and-out for Liberty. And Maui gets the ball back. 26-14, and you get the ball back. Chance to score some more points. Whitehurst wide open on the bubble, and he's going to run it down the field and dive into the end zone. It's a 52-yard touchdown. Will Whitehurst has another score. And I think this is a good send-off for him as well. Edward Hirsch gets another passing touchdown out of this one. 3rd and 10 now for Liberty, and wide open. Actually, not wide open, but you could have hit him there. That would have at least been like a 25-yarder if he had broken that tackle even more. But instead, we're going to go through the air as well, and that's going to be a touchdown for Maui again. After that quick 3-and-out by Liberty, we don't waste any more time. George Smith, he needs one more deep ball touchdown, and he gets it right there before he declares for the NFL a little bit more for his highlight tape. And now 3rd and 6, and this one's intercepted as well. Gonzalez, he fabricated the interception earlier as he deflected it away to Madrid, and he's going to return this one for a 45-yard pick six. Sergio Gonzalez into the end zone. And this senior cornerback also has a great send-off here. Candelaria already had the pick on the first play of the game. Our slot corner had 2 sacks, and now we get a pick six from our best corner on the team because we're graduating 3 cornerbacks this year. And this is a good send-off for them as well. Don't graduate any safeties, but Madrid still had a great game so far. An interception and a forced fumble so far. 1st down and 10, and Venn is going to get a 7-yard run here. And Liberty tries to move the chains here on 2nd and 3. They're going to hand it off to Venn again, but huge loss on the play. That's a great play by the defense. I think that was Hussein Mangold, if I don't miss here. And that's yet another interception for Liberty on 3rd and 7. We're going to run this one back. Let's see if he can get a pick six as well. It's Candelaria, and he's going to run out of room there. Chased out of bounds by the lineman there. And but returned to the 3-yard line. It's the 2nd pick on the day for Nick Candelaria. He has been an interception machine these past 2 seasons. And we're going to take a look at his numbers in the offseason, definitely. And, well, that was a lot too easy. And we're just going to jump ahead here because, well, I mean, the game's over at this point. And we're just going to show you a few more plays as Whitehurst gets one more rushing touchdown to end his college career. Maui goes up by almost 4. That's actually 40 points now. The second half has been devastating for Liberty. 4 picks for the quarterback and a fumble also recovered by this Maui defense. It's a proper send-off, I would say. The seniors got what they wanted. We had a great game for Edward Hirsch. Actually, not a great game, but he did have more than 350 passing yards. We took a lot of deep ball attempts in this game. I don't think that completion percentage is actually that horrible. I did manage to throw yet another interception, but Hirsch 350 passing yards in this one. We get Will Whitehurst a good send-off. Jameel Morris gets a touchdown. Our 2 running backs that are probably both going to be gone. One declaring early and one transferring away, I'm assuming. We get George Smith a deep ball and a little bit of yardage there. We get... Actually, Jamil Morris got a second touchdown in this game as well. Whitehurst did not only get one touchdown on the ground, he also got a touchdown through the air. And George Smith, he got the 47-yarder. We got Terry Carter. I think that was the guy that's going to be coming back, if I remember correctly. He's a junior. Yes, he's going to be coming back. Greg McHugh is probably declaring early. He didn't get a touchdown in this game, so but that's his only mistake. He had 2 drops, and one of them was in the end zone. He could have had his touchdown if he wanted. And then we had a great day for the O-line. We actually didn't allow that many points, especially considering we had a pick 6 in this game. The only guy on defense that's going to be leaving the team is... that's going to be leaving the team and didn't have a great game. It was actually a red rusher, Jerry Davis. He didn't have a sack or a TFL. So, well, you can only do so much, but we did get all 3 of our corners some major production in this game. Great stuff to see, man. I love it. This is I think this was a proper bowl game. We put up 50 points or something on Liberty. We get 2 picks by Candelaria. Gonzalez had 1 pick and 1 deflection that was turned into a pick by Daniel Madrid. And then Madrid not also got a forced fumble. So 2 turnovers for him. Even though Daniel Madrid is not even going to be declaring, he's going to be coming back. And yeah, that's how we do it. We're a bowl winner this season in the New Mexico Bowl. And that's a good season for us. I'd say I think we did as well as you could have expected this season. It's a little bit disappointing we didn't manage to get to the playoff, but I mean, we did lose that game against New Mexico State. If you lose to New Mexico State, I guess you didn't earn it, honestly. We had a barely scraped out win against Colorado State, even though we were clearly the better team in that championship game. But overall, I'd say this was a very successful season. We finished at 12-2. First double-digit win season. We had a 4-8 season to start off the Dynasty. We then went 9-4. Didn't quite manage to get double-digit wins, but this time around we did. And that conference championship win also is going to promote us to the Pac-12. So we're going to play a lot more tough teams next year. Washington, Oregon, all the California teams. And yeah. Next is the offseason. I'm very excited about it. We're going to have a lot of new faces next year. 3 new corners. We're going to have a couple new players on the D-line. We're going to have a couple new receivers. That's going to be fun. We're going to have a new quarterback, a new running back. Or at least 2 new running backs, unless Jamil Morris actually decides to stay, but we'll see about that. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Maui Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.